Hi all. Today I want to start with a quote that perfectly sums up what we will be talking about. The first attempt is never perfect, but it's necessary. This doesn't get enough attention, but it's absolutely crucial for anyone on the path to success. Isn't that so true? Whether you're starting a new project, learning a new skill, or chasing a big goal, your first attempt is rarely going to be perfect. And that's okay, because it's not supposed to be. So if you've ever felt stuck because things aren't working out, or if you're afraid to start because you're worried about failing, this video is for you. First, let's normalize this. It's totally okay if things don't work out the right way. When was the last time you tried something new and absolutely nailed on it the first try? Probably never, right? And guess what? That's how it is for everyone. Even the most successful people you admire, they didn't just wake up one day and become successful. They struggled, they failed, and they kept going. Take Wright brothers for example. Their perseverance, experimentation, and learnings from failures, though inspiring, paved a unique path to flight that cannot be replicated. So if you're feeling stuck or discouraged, remember this: you're not alone. Early struggles are just part of the process. Now let's talk about failure. A lot of us see failure as a big scary thing, like it's the opposite of success. But here's the truth: failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a journey towards success. Every time something doesn't work out, you learn something new. You gain insights, refine your approach, and get better. Think of it like this: failure is just a feedback. It's the universe way of saying, hey, try it this way instead. As Michael Jordan once said, I've failed over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed. So instead of asking yourself, why did I fail? Ask, what can I learn from this? How can I adjust my approach? This small shift in mindset can make a huge difference. Every failed attempt teaches you something new and brings you closer to your goal. For instance, you decide to organize a community event but it doesn't attract as many participants as you hoped. Despite the lower turnout, you learn valuable skills in event planning, promotion, and time management. These skills can be useful in future projects. Don't be afraid to experiment. The more you try, the closer you'll get to finding what works. Remember, the only way to truly fail is to give up. Now let's talk about persistence. As I have already told you, success doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, effort, and a whole lot of patience. You've probably heard of the 10,000 hour rule. The idea that it takes about 10,000 hours of deliberate practice to master something. While the exact number has been debated, the principle is solid. Mastery takes time. But here's the thing, it's not just about the hours you put in. It's about how you use those hours. Are you learning from your mistakes? Are you refining your approach? Are you staying consistent even when things get tough? As the saying goes, success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. That's what persistence is all about. It's about showing up day after day even when it feels like nothing is working, because eventually it will. Here's something else to think about. Failure can actually open doors you never knew existed. Sometimes failing at one thing can lead you to do something even better. Maybe you don't get a job you wanted, but in the process of interviewing, you discover a new passion or meet someone who'd change your life. Or maybe you start a business that doesn't work out, but along the way, you develop skills that make you successful in a completely different field. The point is, failure isn't the end of the road. It's just a detour, and sometimes the detour can take you to somewhere amazing. Finally, let's talk about owning your journey. Because here's the thing, no two paths to success are the same. What works for someone else might not work for you, and that's okay. Your journey is unique. The lessons you learn from your failures, the skills you develop, the challenges you overcome, they're all part of what makes your story. So embrace the messy middle. The phase where things feel uncertain, where you're not sure if you're on the right track, that's where the real growth happens. That's where you figure out who you are and what you're capable of. Alright, that's it for now. Remember, every setback is a setup for a comeback. It's okay if things don't work out at first. Every attempt makes you stronger, smarter, and more resilient. If this video resonated with you, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring content on success, learning, and personal growth. Thanks for watching. Keep pushing forward, keep growing, and always believe in yourself. Everybody has got the power to achieve greatness. See you next time.